1963 movie review for you. This one is Love with a Proper Stranger. It's directed by Robert Mulligan. The screenplay is by Arnold Schulman. And the cast, lead roles: Natalie Wood plays Angie Rossini. Steve McQueen plays Rocky Pasana. Eddie Adams plays Barbie, Rocky's girlfriend. Herschel Bernardi plays Dominic Rossini. He's Angie's brother. Anne Heguera plays Beatty. And Harvey Lembeck plays Giulio Rossini, another brother. And then we have Mama Rossini, played by Penny Santon. Now, this film was a hugely successful one. And Natalie Wood received a nomination at the Oscars for Best Actress. There was also nominations for Screenplay, Cinematography, Art Direction, and Best Costume Design. At the Globes, much the same, Natalie Wood got a nomination, but so did Steve McQueen for Best Actor. And so you can get the gist that we're looking at a pretty good piece of work here. So a nicely judged drama about the consequences of one-night stands. McQueen plays a musician who struggles to get regular work and has a casual relationship with a cynical stripper, Adams. One day, while he's at the Union Hall where work may be available, he gets approached by Angie. She tells him that she's pregnant and with his baby. He receives the news with slight confusion, as he can't recall their one-night stand and struggles to remember Angie at all. She reacts by storming off, but he pursues her, sensing it's true, and so begins a relationship between the two that is prompted by Angie's intention to get an abortion. She wants help in finding an illegal abortion clinic and paying for the procedures. Angie works at Macy's department store. Her family is very strict about morality and the Catholic faith, which prompts her to try to deal with the problem through a termination. And Rocky goes along with this passively, feeling a sense of responsibility. The movie gives an opportunity for both stars to get their teeth into leading roles, and with both careers about to take off. The social problem, unwanted pregnancy, was a topic that had not been seen in movies in Hollywood, and Mulligan plus the two stars took a gamble on this plot with the movie goer. Rocky's circumstances: well, he's from an Italian family but lives with a stripper, Barbie, who also runs a doggy kennel in the apartment for some extra cash. This irritates Rocky, and a confrontation leads to them leaving. Angie receives news that Rocky has found a clinic of sorts, areas previously off limits to Hollywood movies, and the drama focuses on how the relationship between Angie and Rocky changes after that explosive start. We also dip into a look at their respective families, the day-to-day gossip, the emotions that glue the family together, and in Angie's case, suffocate them. Angie, as the only daughter with older brothers, is viewed as one who needs to be protected from marauding males, and this prompts her to find her own apartment, rebel as such, even though she's a working woman. Her mother also rules the roost and wants her to marry Anthony, the son of a friend, but although friendly enough, is totally unsuited to Angie's attractive, headstrong personality. The meeting of the two of them in a deserted street later, waiting for the contact, deserves note as you contemplate the nature of the illegality of abortions in conservative America. The view that it was seen as on a par with prostitution, as a heinous activity. And Angie and Rocky seem to consciously hide whilst waiting, hoping and praying that I'm not spotted by someone they know. We learn while waiting that McQueen is more uncomfortable with the plan than Angie is, as Rocky repeatedly suggests to Angie that she can change her mind. With another $50 to find in a limited another $50 to find in a limited time, we get a glimpse of Rocky's family out in a park, an area where baseball is being practiced, illegal gambling is happening, and Rocky's parents just give him some cash without being told of its use. They then go and wait at Rocky's room after Angie spots her brother's truck. Wood and McQueen both at the top of their game here. And the scene when she slowly gets drunk after their meeting with the contact regarding the clinic and the payment falls short by $50 is a magical mix of two attractive specimens becoming more and more in tune with each other, particularly Wood, who will keep male viewers mesmerised by every movement and conversation exchange. A song prompts the topic of the two air their views. Angie sees through the hazy, starstruck view of love. Rocky is more conducive to the notion of love at first sight. We then shift to the seedy building with a room on a third floor where the procedure is to take place. Rocky's forced to wait outside, but he just caves into the sickening idea and rescues Angie in the nick of time. It's a very powerful scene. Then life moves on and it shifts to more of a comedy as Angie sorts out her new apartment and Rocky and her start a new relationships as friends, which is pretty explosive on the first dinner date at her place. Typical lovers' quarrel really, her self-consciousness of her low neckline on her dress as he arrives and sobbing as he leaves, but by now we know that they will meet again. But take note of the wager that provokes a reunited pair in the street. The end's a bit corny really, but the first part of the movie is pretty powerful drama and really launched McQueen's career. I thoroughly enjoyed it and I suggest you get to look at it. Love with a Proper Stranger, 1963.